Okay. The go live button has been hit. I have absolutely no idea if everything's just gonna crash and burn. But we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So just bear with me. I'm not actually tabbed into the game right now. So that's why nothing is happening. I just want to grab my Twitch link. Whoop. There we go. And shit. Just want to see. Okay, yeah. It shows. So we're good. Alright. So, if anyone's watching this on YouTube, hello. I haven't made a Dragon Quest video in over a year. The reason why, I just got burnt out on making videos at the time. I kind of stopped making videos altogether. And then I just got burnt out on Dragon Quest. Wanted to play some other stuff. And I just had a big burnout. And I just wanted to play video games for myself. Had stuff going on with work. Now I've found myself with a bit more free time. So I'm just gonna give this another go. I'm continuing off from the save file that I did my Let's Play on. Thing is, I don't want to make the Let's Play anymore. I kind of just want to play the game. But I feel like my Let's Play, I'm actually really proud of it, up to where I got up to. So I don't want to abandon it completely. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of trying to stick to a schedule and force myself into making the series, I'm just gonna sit down and play the game whenever I want. The only exception is I'm just gonna hit stream every time I play the game. And you might be like, why can't you just hit record? Well, hitting record comes with a plethora of other things I have to do. Mainly I have to make edits. Well, I don't have to make edits, but I'm kind of obliged to make edits. I have to then take time to upload and render the footage. And all that jazz. And if it's just more of a commitment, I have to worry about, is the video too long? Whereas with what I'll be doing with this is essentially I'll just be clicking the export button on Twitch and it'll upload this footage straight to my YouTube. And I'm just gonna put it in the Dragon Quest playlist. Maybe I'll stick a thumbnail on it. I know it's very low effort, it's very lazy, but this wasn't anything I ever plan to continue on with anyway. I just want to play this game, to be honest. I don't really have a game that I'm playing at the moment besides Shin Megami Tensei. And that's kind of taking up my YouTube time at the moment, with editing and recording that. That's like the main project. But I don't want to do my Dragon Quest playthrough a disservice by completely abandoning it, because I was actually very proud of it. So I'm going to continue it in exactly the same fashion. I'm going to still talk about everything I would. I'm still going to go through everything I would have done anyway. Although I probably need to have a refresher on some things in the game, because I've probably forgotten a lot of knowledge about the game that I kind of need to get back. So yeah, that's just the quick FYI. That's the plan. I'm gonna keep playing the game. I want to have fun playing the game. I've missed this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And I kind of haven't thought about it for a while. And I was like, wait, I have this save file from my LP just kind of sat here. I really want to play it again. And it's like, I don't have to have the burden of going through the intro of the game again. I can kind of just jump back right into it. And that seemed really appealing. So that's the plan. In case you wanted to know. It just means that the footage might be a bit longer than an hour per episode if you're watching it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Whether anyone will be watching it on YouTube is a different story. I don't know if anyone's still gonna want to watch it, but I'm not doing it for that. I'm just doing it because I want to play the game. And if you were a fan of my Let's Play, then welcome back. I hope you do enjoy. I'm still gonna offer the exact same thing that I promised in the beginning, and I apologize for leaving the series in the state that it was, because I'd say it was a damn good playthrough, and it'd be a shame just to never finish it. So there we go. That's all I'm really gonna say on it, unless anyone asks. So yeah, before the stream started, I kind of just took a look at everything to refresh myself. I also just want to say, like, I can't tell you how many times I booted up this game and tried to record the next episode of it, and just... it didn't happen for one reason or another. You know, so I did try to continue, but it just... for many reasons, it just never came to be. Which is pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay. So yeah, we're in the Svarjus region. We just finished the tournament arc. Yeah. Game gets a lot more interesting from here on out, in my opinion. The early part of this game, like, it's fun. But, like, the Gallopolis arc is probably my least favorite arc in the entire game. If I'm honest. I'm really not a big fan of that arc. I think it's kind of boring, especially the second time. Just, I think it's mainly because I, for some reason, don't like desert settings in all media, not just video games. I find desert settings, I don't know what it is about me. Maybe this is like a telling personality trait. Like, I really, for some reason, don't tend to not like desert settings as much. It's just something about it. The feeling it gives me, it's like the feeling as if I was in that desert. Which I suppose is a good thing. I suppose that's what the media wants you to feel, but I don't like that feeling. I don't want to have that feeling. Okay, I don't need to be on this mount anymore. So we're headed into Dundrasil. But I'm just gonna take a little look around first. I've already grabbed the chest that was in that tower. So I was just gonna take a little look around. Yeah, in between streams, I'm gonna take some time to refresh myself on how much in the game, because this isn't like a first playthrough. This is more of a walkthrough intended. So I want to have as much knowledge of the game as possible. So I want to make sure that I can deliver that promise by knowing what I'm talking about when I go into every region. Most cases I still will, and I'll still have that memory. But there's going to be a few times where I've probably forgotten things, so I should probably refresh myself on what the hell's going on. Getting used to... I'm playing with a PlayStation controller now, and the jump buttons on the... Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I'll kill it anyway. The jump button's on a different button. So I've just kind of migrated to playing everything on a PlayStation controller now. After I played Persona 5. Yeah, man, I really missed this game. Funny enough, I actually was like... when I uploaded the Shin Megami Tensei video, I kind of took some time just to take a look at my channel, and I was like, damn. And I watched a bit of a few of the Dragon Quest videos, and I was like, you know what? I'm really proud of this. Okay, this was actually really well done. I actually did a really good job with this series. My commentary was good, I think, and... just doing a walkthrough. I think doing a walkthrough suits me better, because I feel like when I know what I'm talking about with a game, I get really into breaking it down and the commentary and explaining to people watching like what's going on. I think that's definitely my strong suit, and I was really happy with it. So it made me want to play the game again. And then I just thought, damn, I missed Dragon Quest. Fucking good game. I actually, I don't remember for the time of recording it I'd done this yet, but the only other Dragon Quest game that I've played to completion is Dragon Quest 9, when I was a kid. It's my first Dragon Quest game. And I tried playing 7, and I didn't really like it. Like, I found it quite hard to get into. Definitely saw the charm of it, but the 3DS game, I don't know, it definitely didn't hook me. I wasn't a big fan of it. I want to give it another go someday, but wasn't a super big fan. I played 8 as well on the 3DS. And while I definitely like the game a lot, it does not belong on the 3DS. At all. It belongs on a home console. And the problem is the PS2 version's kind of like the inferior version. Because it's like missing content. But maybe I'll just suck it up and play the PS2 version, I think, if I'm going to play the game.
So this is Dundrasil. I'd heard the rumors about what happened here, but still, I never expected this. To think that not so very long ago, this was one of the world's great cities, and that it was reduced to rubble in a single night. The king and queen murdered by monsters. The princess of Heliodor, too. The poor thing was only visiting. Oh, but I don't need to tell you this. They were your parents, after all.
So where's the old guy from the tournament, anyway? And why'd he drag us all the way out here?
Look! Those torches are lit! He must be in there somewhere, waiting for us.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, from this point, like, after this little section here, the game gets so much better. Then you have basically all the party members. And, like, Grab and Jade are some of my favorite party members, for sure. Oh, sure. Ow. These guys actually hurt. And they can move twice. That is interesting.
Easy peasy.
Can actually earn decent experience here, and if you look at the nearby monsters, okay, yeah, so green dragons, they can drop dragon horns, dragon hides. I don't know if they're needed for anything particularly in terms of crafting. We'll see what sort of recipe books we start to pick up. And I'm actually thinking, I have a feeling I missed a quest, unless I already did it. Shift me timbers. Butter for lure. Oh, it was this one. I think... Okay, I don't think that this was included in a video. Because I think I did this when I tried to record the next episode and then I just ended up scrapping it. Essentially, there's a dude in Oxygonia that stood by the elevator that just wants you to grab this item, the Mellow Vera for him. You just grab it. It's out here in this region along the river somewhere. Just grab it and take it back to him. He gives you a recipe book. It's literally that simple.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Don't remember if there's anything much to find in this little area here above. I'm not actually sure. Yo, Adrelian, hello. I'm so surprised you came by the stream again. It's been a long time, my man. How you been? Remember you used to come by in the Fire Emblem streams. That was a while ago. Good to see a familiar face. That's for sure. I haven't been here in a while. Okay, so yeah. Pop in and out of existence. Me too, man. Me too. Clearly. Alright. This little slime guy's gonna help us get in here. Essentially what I'm doing, I just explained just a little bit before you got in here. This game, I was doing a let's play or like a walkthrough over my YouTube channel. I'm just continuing it over here. I'm just gonna turn on the stream whenever I feel like playing the game, essentially. That's what we're doing. Now, those Conquest streams, the Fire Emblem Conquest Iron Man, that was some of the most fun I've had. Probably the most fun I've had playing Fire Emblem, like, ever. Actually. They were really, really fun streams. I think Conquest Iron Man is one of the best challenges you can do. See, I don't think there's too much going on in the ruins of Dundrasil area. But it is. This is mainly just a plot-heavy section.
So you made it at last.
Is it just you? Where's your friend, the girl?
She has duties to attend to. She'll be glad you came, though, as am I.
It's not like we had much choice. Now, where's the rainbow? We need it.
Oh, you do you? I suppose that's because your pal here's the Luminary.
Wait. How could you...
We're a special snowflake.
I thought you died years back, laddie. When I saw that mark in your hand at the tournament, my heart skipped more than a few beats, let me tell you. Now, come along. There's something I want to show you, if you'll indulge an old man for a wee while.
Rap is one of the big reasons why I say you play this game in English, with English voices. How could you deny that voice actor his chance? He's gonna waddle on, but I don't think we have to keep up with his pace. I think we can just go on ahead, yeah.
Aye, this place brings back some memories, sure enough.
Look, are you going to tell us who you are or what?
I'd already given up most of my duties by then. I spent most of my days in the city enjoying my retirement. Oh, we had us some fun. And then the monsters came, and I lost everything. When I was your age, laddie, this was one of the finest cities you could ever hope to see.
Oops. I forget, oh my god, this game.
Ugh.
If you flick the control
Just listen
stick,
to
it
me
skips the
blathering
dialogue.
on. I was going to show you something, wasn't I? Come on.
I accidentally tapped the control stick. Skips the dialogue ahead.
Huh? Is this somebody's grave?
Aye. This is where the King and Queen of Dundrasil are buried.
You mean?
I do. This is your parents' grave, laddie. The grave of my daughter and son-in-law.
Wait, but that would mean you're his grandfather.
These two fine young souls died, and I survived. I came to believe there must have been a reason for that. That someone had a purpose in mind for me. So I set out to learn why Dundrasil was destroyed. I've been on the road ever since. I've uncovered some of the truth on my travels. It was King Carnelian, you see. He changed. He once believed in the power of the Luminary more than any of us. But he became convinced that you were evil, that you were the Darkspawn. He's not the man I knew any longer. Folks say he blames you for everything, even the death of his daughter. How could you, old friend? There's something behind it all. The fall of Dundrasil, the change in my old comrade. I promise you, I will find out the truth. Eleanor, my girl, Erwin, I found your boy. He wasn't lost to us after all. You're alive, laddie. Against all the odds, and now you're home. You've no idea how many times I've dreamed of this day. I never thought it would actually come. Now, will you humour an old man a while longer? There's an old royal ritual, you see. It's to send the souls of the departed to a better place. I'd like you to help me perform it. There's an altar up on the hill behind the castle.
Rab has been through some shit, that's for sure.
Hey, listen! Oh, how awful.
Perhaps.
And now I'm slowly waiting on a mobile game. It's gonna take 2 months to be released. Oh shit. What's the game? I'm not really. I haven't played or got invested in a mobile game in quite a while. I'd like to have one that I frequent, but this company, I've never heard of that. It's getting a PC port. That's good. I guess. Well, okay. If we're counting things like getting PC ports, then I guess I did play Genshin Impact quite a lot. But I haven't played Genshin in a couple months now. But Genshin, in terms of quote-unquote mobile games, even though I exclusively played it just on PC, pretty good, pretty fun. Definitely put a lot of hours into it. It is always appreciated when mobile games tend to come to PC because it often shows they're a little bit higher quality. Usually. From an indie company called the Collaboration of Irunia. Yeah. It's good that good that it's an indie company. Show them a bit of support. Is it like a gacha? Because I know, don't want to assume that all mobile games are gachas. Or like, you know, the mobile game business model is usually a bit yikes. Yeah, no, I never heard of it. I'll look it up, see if I recognize it. Will be done off microtransactions to be good at shit. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I don't mind microtransactions in a game. It's just, okay, what degree? What degree are they? Because there's, you know, microtransactions and then there's microtransactions. That's the problem.
Everything's ready.
Thank you, Princess. It looks just perfect.
Wait, you don't mean...
If the rest of you wouldn't mind standing back here with me, only members of the Dracilian royal family may perform the ritual.
How come he called you princess? Are you?
Quiet now. The ritual is about to begin.
What a babe.
You just follow my lead. All right, laddie? The souls of those who depart this life must all return to Yggdrasil. One life for each leaf of the great world tree. But those taken by monsters cannot return of their own accord. So our ancestors devised a ritual to send them on their way.
It's a pretty butterfly.
The smoke guides them back to where they belong, to Yggdrasil's bosom. Each butterfly is a lost soul, and now they can all be at peace.
This theme is so good.
You didn't die in vain, Eleanor. You saved your boy and the princess. It was a noble sacrifice you made. Thank you, my beautiful girl. And goodbye. I hope you don't mind me asking, but your mother didn't leave you anything, did she? Oh, no. She didn't, did she? So this letter's why you went to see King Carnelian, eh? If only she'd known. I'm sorry, laddie, you've been through so much. But I suppose if you'd not set out for Heliodor, the journey would never have led you to me, eh? Oh, Eleanor. I'm sorry, laddie. I'm gonna need to be alone for a wee while.
Just want to start the cutscene play. I know they want to be heavy on microtransactions. This is support future games. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially if it's an indie company as well, you know, they gotta fund stuff somehow, and that's what I mean. Like, I don't mind microtransactions in a game, like, altogether. It's just like, if it's to the point where it's ruining the game, then it's a problem. I got a link to combat demo I can send you. Yeah, you can do, or I'll probably just look it up after stream. But yeah, no, I'll definitely look into it for sure. Like I said, I don't really have a mobile game that I'm playing at the moment, so maybe it could be something that I look into. It's really hot in my room. I want to turn my fan on. Just let me know if there's any noise, like if you can hear it. I'm pretty sure my mic filter should be good enough that you shouldn't hear it when I'm not talking, at least. Like, nothing's coming up on OBS, so hopefully it's good. It's really warm. Can't tell you in voice class on the side. Honestly, yeah, no, don't worry. That's relatable though, because god damn, man, when I used to have online classes, that would be either on the second monitor or minimized altogether.
Who's there?
Hey, everyone, what's
You
up?
weren't
Thanks for
supposed to
dropping
see
by.
that. I was just thinking about Lady Eleanor. I mean, your mother. Why don't we take a little walk?
Is this the romance option?
My mother was a rather sickly soul by all accounts. She died not long after I was born, so in a sense, Lady Eleanor was the only real mother I ever knew. She used to read me stories, take me flower picking. I loved her so much. You can imagine how happy I was when I heard she was having a baby. I couldn't wait to meet my little brother.
And maybe this makes it kind of weird.
You know, it was raining like this the last time I ever saw her. I can't believe how much time has passed since then.
Oh shit.
Wait, up there.
Oh no.
Something tells me they're looking for you and your friends. Heliodor. Come on. We need to get back to the others.
The Empire. So happy. We're gonna join the team. We're gonna get the best party members. Oh yeah, dude. And I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes explaining them and their builds. It's gonna be great. I can do it with every character. It's like my favorite part of this game. Just like getting nerdy about builds and gear.
No sign of them. What about the Darkspawn?
No sign of him either. Blast! They must have gone away.
Blast!
It's him! He's over here! The Darkspawn is over here!
Oh, for goodness sake.
Blah. This is how we talk every day in England.
What shall we do with the girl?
Sir Hendrik's orders were to bring the Darkspawn back alive. He never said anything about anyone foolish enough to side with him.
Just
You're
you
messing
try
with
it.
the wrong girl.
I can't be expected to take her on alone.
Come on. We'll head
Goddamn
around the
right.
mountain and meet up with the others before he gets back.
There he is. Worst haircut.
I have you at last, Darkspawn. There is nowhere left to run.
He really doesn't rock it the same as Sephiroth does. He's still a Chad though.
You are a slippery one, I will give you that. I had not thought you would make it this far after I picked up your scent in Octagon.
Wait, what other game is this VA then? Now that I've played some other games, I feel like I recognize this VA. I don't know though, maybe I'm just making it up.
Men, the Darkspawn is mine. Deal with the girl.
It kind of has like a... I don't want to say generic voice, but like you can mistake it with other people, I feel like.
This is all the dreaded child of darkness can muster. Pathetic.
Yeah, maybe you've got the wrong guy, have a think of that. We've jumped higher. Right, Eric?
You will evade me no longer, Darkspawn. The chase ends here.
I'm going to make a speech while I hold my sword above you to give you perfectly amount of time to escape. And wait for the dramatic thunderstrike. I love this game, man.
Hendrik! Don't you dare!
Huh? Princess Jade? Surely not.
Tifa. I mean, yeah. She kind of is. She kind of is.
No!
Not as cool of an outfit, though.
Princess!
I won't let you go again.
Pretty sure that drop will do some serious damage, like the impact to the water, but that's just me. What do I know? Yeah, she's Tifa, but she can use spears. Although I'm not going to be using spears with her. I think spears suck. On Jade, at least. Well, they don't suck. They're just better options. Alright, so we are awake. Let's find out what the hell happened. Anime physics.
Oh, good. You're awake.
Jade might. Okay, so Jade is like Oni-san, but she's not actual related. She's like the royal family friend. Like, we're basically descendants of royals. So I'm born from one kingdom and she's born from another. So there's some like sibling tension going on, you know?
I'm soaked through. Let's get warmed up, shall we?
Except the fact that this game has a mute protagonist,
I'm glad I
so,
caught you.
you know.
I couldn't have forgiven myself if it happened again. I suppose Rab must have told you about your mother, that she sacrificed herself to save you and a princess of Heliodor. Well, you've probably worked it out for yourself already, but I was that princess. Your mother saved my life. That night, the night Dundrasil fell, we ran from the castle, but the monsters were too fast.
This game would be so weird if the protagonist spoke. Oh my god, I really hope someone's made like a fan edit where the protagonist speaks and like replies to everyone's dialogue. That would actually be hilarious.
She handed you to me and distracted them for long enough for us to get away. She died to save us. But even though she trusted me with you, I was too weak and stupid to... I fell in the river and I let you go. I can't tell you how many times I've wished that it was you Rab fished out of there and not me. After he found me, we headed back to Heliodor. We thought my father might help us to find you. But when we got there, we found out he was telling people I'd been killed by the Luminary. He was trying to make people believe awful things about you. Rab was convinced that he wasn't in his right mind, that someone must be controlling him.
Mind control.
So we set out together to find out who and why. I never expected to see Hendrik again, let alone on a battlefield.
Whoops. I forgot how long this fucking story section is, man. Holy crap. It's been like half an hour of story. I mean, it is a pretty pivotal moment in the plot, but still.
Looks like the rain's dying down. We should head back to Dundrasil.
Okay. Is Jade in the party? No, Jade's technically not a party member yet. That's fine. We'll have plenty of time to talk about grabbing Jade. Let me save the damn game. Don't have to do that again. Okay, so we just want to head back to the ruins, right? Pretty sure. 2D mode. Yeah, you can play this whole game in 2D, like pixel, old school style. It's really cool. It's actually really cool. They literally remade the entire game in 2D. There's also like certain exclusive content that's in the 2D mode as well, which I will be doing.
So I was right. I had suspected it would take more than a mere fall to put pay to the Darkspawn.
Yeah, only permanent neck damage.
Sir Hendrik.
Can it really have been so many years since that fateful night, Princess? To see you alive and well, you cannot imagine how much this pleases me. But should you choose to continue to side with the Child of Darkness, you may not live for much longer.
Come on, man, I'm not that bad. I'll treat her right.
I know how you feel about duty, Hendrik. How could I forget? But you don't understand how important this is. Please, you have to let us go.
You would ask a sworn knight of Heliodor to disobey the orders of his king? You have been away from home too long, girl.
Not long enough for the years to have changed you. Still loyal to a fault. I wish it didn't have to come to this. But it has. Yeah!
He's literally on a horse, but she doesn't give a fuck. Not that he would fight back.
Impressive, Princess. The spirited young girl of old has grown into quite the warrior maiden.
Oh, please. I'm not a child anymore. It'll take more than a pat on the head to distract me. Yeah!
And what will it take to convince you that I am deadly serious? That if you stand on the side of the Darkspawn, I will have no choice but to destroy you. Yeah!
Hendrik!
Princess!
I'm sorry.
That was cheap.
Get on.
That was really cheap.
Now hold on tight.
Princess, what have you become?
Hey, that's everyone else. Alright, one last big cutscene, then we're free.
Look!
There you both are. And in one piece, too.
One Piece? God, make us lower our god. Yeah, no, he really...
Just about. No thanks
He
to
really let
Hendrik
his god
and his
down
men.
so much so he managed to steal his freaking horse.
So it was old Hendrik, was it? I thought it might be. I would have liked a wee word with the rascal, but I doubt he'd have told us much. Well, if even he's out for your blood, the forces of evil must have a stronger hold in Heliodor than ever. it wouldn't be the first time a once glorious kingdom had been brought low by monstrous powers, you know. Many years ago, a dastardly fiend destroyed an entire empire with his wicked ways. A legendary evil named Mordegon.
Dun dun dun. The first time hearing the name of the big bad. We're only like 30 hours into the game. Okay, well, no, if you were playing this game normally, you would not be 30 hours into the game. You'd be like 20.
His story is all but forgotten these days. I had to tramp halfway around the world just to learn his name.
Fair enough.
But the more I find out about him, the more I'm convinced he's the one behind all this. Dundrasil, the troubles in Heliodor, everything. Which is why you're going to have to stop him, laddie. The fate of the whole world depends on it. You're the Luminary, after all. You were born to defeat the Dark One. But you'd be more than foolish to face him unprepared. He's a master of darkness, the like of which the world has never seen.
Then we must make our way to Yggdrasil as soon as we can. The legends of Arborea tell of a means of fighting the darkness that can only be found there. Veronica, that must be why we're supposed to take him there, mustn't it?
Here you are, laddie. It's yours at last.
The tree lightsaber.
You'll be needing it if you're to make your way to the World Tree. If anyone can get this old stick to show us the way, it's you. Lead on, Luminary.
The thing we've been chasing this whole time. At long last. Like 3 story arcs to receive this.
Well, can you see anything?
Don't tell me it's a dud! If that Noah sent us in a wild goose chase, I'll throttle him! He could have told us it didn't work before we wasted a zillion hours chasing it halfway across the world.
My thoughts exactly.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. Why don't Jade and I join you, and we'll see if we can't make our way a bit closer to Yggdrasil and try again.
So it's like silent buffering all over. Oh, that sucks, man. I hope it's not on my end. It doesn't look like it should be. Wem to plus 16, congrats. You're only one hone off being able to craft your own gear.
We'll not give you any bother. I promise.
What are the chances now? Like, what, like 10%? Okay, Rab and Jade join the party. Fuck yeah, dude. We finally have the full squad. This is where the fun begins. It's 10%, yeah, that is... Yikes. Is that with the increased items, or is that just flat 10%? Alright. So, we gotta figure out what the hell to do now. Oh, did you hear that? The audio cut out. Flat 10%, okay. Goes up to 15. Ugh, that is gross. Yeah, you ain't catch me doing that. Not anytime soon. Alright, so... that was a lot of story, but now we do get to talk about our new party members. We've not had a new party member in quite a while. Last party member we got was Sylvando, which was like a couple of story arcs ago. Now we have Rab and Jade. So what can we say about Rab and Jade? Okay, let me go through Rab first, because he's by far the most complicated character to talk about here in terms of like how to build him. So the problem with Rab is that he's presented to you as a jack of all trades. He can use wands, he can use claws as a physical option, and he has, well, a mixture of healing, and I think I have to go to attributes men to show this. There's a mixture of healing and offensive spells. So he's like a sage. He's a sage character. And I see so many people going down the magic route with Rab, which is what you'd assume. I mean, he comes pre-equipped with a cane, he has multiple types of magic. You think he'd be best suited in delving into magic, but no. You see, I explained this with Veronica and Serena as well, way back when. That in this game, offensive magic is just inferior to physical attacks. It's simply just the way it is. And if you go in the staff route with Rab, then you're just gimping his potential. Because this, you see, the problem is that Rab can still use his healing to great effect when he's using claws. He doesn't need the wand to still be able to be a good healer. And he still has the same effect with all his supporting spells and, you know, all this shit. The only thing that's gonna maybe take a hit is his offensive magic. But offensive magic sucks. Nearly all of it sucks. Not all of it sucks, but nearly all of it sucks. You're gonna get way more damage out of using physical attacks. So I highly, highly recommend building Rab physically with claws. Claws are amazing in this game. They're probably one of the best weapon types besides maybe like boomerangs. They're actually ridiculous because they have really high crit. Rab gets crit chance bonuses on his skill tree, and the great thing about Rab with claws is that he becomes a dodge tank because he gets a bunch of dodge chance upgrades. Here, there's literally like 10% dodge chance on this tree alone. If you pair that with evasion equipment, stuff like I forget the names of stuff. I think we actually might have some. Like Jade comes with a cloak of evasion, which gives a flat 3%. So if we start pairing evasion equipment with Rab's passives, he starts to become a dodge tank as further we progress in the game. Now, of course, he's going to need some strength seeds. I'm going to need to farm some of these off screen to get him up. Obviously, his strength is not amazing. That is the one downside to doing this, but I was going to do that anyway. And honestly, it's just more fun. I don't like offensive magic in Dragon Quest in general. And I think when you get Hardclaw, which is just under this panel here, it is absolutely disgustingly powerful. And if you have someone that can do disgusting amounts of damage, be a dodge tank, and has utility and healing, then Rab is just an excellent character. He comes with some Iron Claws in his inventory, which I'm going to equip right away. So yeah, Rab's really great. He does get a lot more interesting magic later on as well. I think he gets some more utility, but he has like Sap already, which is really nice. Defuddle, he has some utility. He can res, and he has a heal, so all around really great. Just a super solid character. Cannot complain. Yeah, really excellent character. Now Jade, the one we've all been waiting to talk about. Jade is given a option. She has 3 options. Jade has an option between claws, same as Rab, spears, same as Serena, or fisticuffs, which is exclusive to her, which is just like a bare fists. Offensive magic, worse than physics attacks, but yeah, definitely. Like Veronica, for example, is the mage character, but she also has whips, and whips are just disgustingly good. They are disgustingly good. Speak about Eric. I can speak about Eric after a little bit. It's been a while. I can get into Eric, sure. We're going to do Eric. Speak about. I want to do Jade first. She's the new character. So Jade has the option of all these weapons here. Now fisticuffs, I've never been a big fan of. But the good thing about fisticuffs is that later in the game, it's actually worth putting points into them because of these passives. Because it's not tied to your weapon, the way that the fisticuffs tree gives you bonuses, they just give flat stat bonuses. So it's actually worth doing it, but it's not a priority by any means. Her spears are... it's down here. She gets some okay spear abilities. Like, she gets access to Thunder Thrust, which is guaranteed crit. Which is, like, it's nice. But it's just... claws are just so good. They're so good. More crit. She gets some utility, and under this panel right here, she gets Hard Claw, the same as Ram. And I haven't really talked about what Hard Claw is. It's basically the best claw skill in the game. It's a multi-hit claw skill. For like a tiny bit of MP, you do like more than your base damage times like 3. I think it's like 2 or 3 times in one turn, which already just sounds ridiculous, right? It's just disgusting. Oh wait, I didn't even talk about Rab's personal tree. So I recommend claws for both Rab and Jade. Now, yes, this does mean they're going to be competing for equipment. However, most of the equipment you're going to be getting in this game is crafted. So 9 times out of 10, you can just craft 2 of the same equipment for them, and you'll be good to go. So that's not really a problem. So yeah, I recommend claws for both of them. There's not really any competition, in my opinion. But yeah, personal trees I've got to quickly go over. Rab has Enlightenment. So you get some unique skills, like he can lift curse, he can pass MP, he has like a heal over time. Honestly, these are pretty garbage. Like, once you're done with claws, just you can pop some points into them, but these are honestly not worth bothering about. I don't even remember what's under this hidden panel. To be honest, it's probably not worth your time. Jade, on the other hand, has Allure, which she does have some pretty useful stuff. Like, this pet power-up bonus is nice. She has some pretty, like, she doesn't look like status effect abilities. I'm not going to be using them for a while. I'm just going to take the points out and put them into claws, as you might have guessed. And then if you wanted me to talk about Eric, I'll talk about Eric. It's been a while. Eric's great. Eric's probably the best party member in the game, because he has boomerangs, and boomerangs are the best weapon type in the game, because boomerangs hit every enemy on the screen. And in this game, there's often a lot of packs of enemies, so Eric just hits everything on the screen, and I've raised Eric's strength up so much. So if you see, this is the status screen, this is Eric's stats. If you see his strength, it's 198. His base strength is 68. And then it goes over to the side, it says other, 130. I've given Eric 130 strength from farming a droppable item called a strength seed, which boosts his strength. So now, Eric just one-shots, well, doesn't one-shot everything, because I'm playing on hard mode. But he pretty much one-shots every trash mob in one hit, and which wipes everything off the screen. It's pretty ridiculous. And I'm putting points into knives, because on Eric's knife tree, he gets dual wielding, which is what I'm working towards. So eventually, after a couple more levels, he'll be able to use 2 boomerangs at the same time, which is going to be even more ridiculous. But yeah, so that was a mouthful. But yeah, Rab and Jade are excellent party members. Please, 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 please. I'm obviously not going to tell people how to play the game, but I'm just going to tell you, you shouldn't gimp Rab into using wands, because you'll just not have fun. Because also, in random fights, you don't need to be using magic, because MP is a limited resource, and in dungeons, you don't have a way to heal it 9 times out of 10 without using consumable items, so you might as well have someone that can physically attack and deal damage and wipe out enemies faster.
Huh?
And yes, Eric is the Giga Chad. He is best boy, he is the best friend, he is loyal, he's the perfect party member. Only thing he can't do is heal, but that's fine, we don't need him to heal. Alright, so now we're getting like a vision. A vision of having to collect the Dragon Balls. It's the next arc of the game.
Oh, darlings, did you see it?
Apparently they
was
saw
so
it too.
Pretty.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 colored orbs.
Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform,
Yeah,
and then
literally.
the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all.
Yeah, I'd hope not. Oh look, Eric has a Dragon Ball.
We've already got one of the orbs we need too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever
Remember
had.
all the way at the start of the game, this is one of the first missions we had when we met Eric, was grabbing the red orb. It's finally relevant. Eric was just keeping it in his back pocket.
For it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
There it is. We got 1, and there's 2.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie.
So 2 down, 4 to go. I think there's 6. 6 orbs. Maybe 5.
Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, if we
Yeah.
don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
So this is where the game starts to open up.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. It's off to the northwest of Gondolia. A fairly
I
straightforward
believe in my
voyage, if you
playthrough I
ask
did
me.
go here before, because it's actually an optional area until now, which we could
And
have
you'll
already
be pleased
accessed.
to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us. Right then, let's get moving, shall we?
Very
The
obvious
sooner we get our hands on
foreshadowing.
those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
Alright, we have a quest, we have an objective, we have things to do, people to see. That road down there just loops us back around to an area we were before, so I don't need to go there. And I don't think I had anything left to do in this area. But I can quickly double check down this way. I do believe I did come and check this. Did I? I honestly don't know. This is a sparkly item. So that's just the house that we woke up in when we fell. I don't think there's any like chests or anything down there. We did pick up a recipe book for some new armor. I want to see if that's going to be any good for us. Dracilian armor. Okay, yeah, this is actually an upgrade for the Luminary. We do need platinum ore, but we can just buy it because this version of the game lets you just buy non-rare materials, which is amazing. And I've got to remember how to forge. It's been a while. It has been a while since I've done this. Power of next strike doubled. Okay, then we'll go like this. I might actually struggle here. Power of next strike half. Don't do that to me, game. Why? I don't want you to halve the... Damn it. What a bitch. How much is this? 8? Oh man, this sucks. That fucking sucked. I didn't get any of them. That's gonna be a garbage +0. Guess I may be too low level to... Oh wait, it's not even a +0. Oh no, it is +0. I was gonna say, even if you fail, you still get the piece, you just don't get any bonuses. Yeah, fucking... I guess I'm pretty low level to be crafting this. Still gonna craft it anyway, so still an upgrade. Although, I actually might equip it, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I have a malleable mask on. And that is a pretty good headpiece. That boosts my resistance to paralysis. I kind of probably want to keep that on. And there we go. Oops. And I fucked it up. Ugh. Wow. That sucked. Yeah, I'm far too low level to be crafting this set right now. If I get a few levels on me, maybe I'll rework it. So, fur poncho reduces fire and ice damage. But this is pretty significantly better in terms of defense. I'll stick it on for now. But I think I'm going to keep the malleable mask on, that's for sure. Okay, so, yeah. Already went over here. So, we just want to head back to the ship. Well, actually, we can just zoom here. Put a velour. That's where I want to go. No real reason to hang around.
Okay, darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about Ciao for now.
It's awfully sus.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will you? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way.
So yeah, I've been to Portobello before in this playthrough, so don't need to. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, don't need to go exploring it at the moment. I could go to the casino and try and get some of the equipment there, but maybe that's something I'll just do off stream. I'm also going to grind some strength seeds for Rabbit and Jade in between streaming.
Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Ah, lo siento, señor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Heliodor. He is instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, señor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Controller.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a
fucking
chance for a
working.
proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation.
Yup.
You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, señor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I
Well, that was easy.
refused? I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
Alright, sick. I think we've been in here before, but yeah, they don't really let us explore. I don't think there's anything to find in the Rodrigo house. What did he say? Yeah, aboard the ship. We'll be able to sail through the gate, which has been preventing us from exploring the world any further. I have to give praise to Dragon Quest games for being able to create like a big world and not making it feel like incredibly restrictive, but still keeping you from like going where the game doesn't want you to go. They're very clever in their design of the environments to keep you on path. But think about it, I haven't even put... I'm gonna put Rab and Jade in the party. Yes, we can take the Luminary out of the party, can you believe? I really like that about this game, that the main character isn't always forced into your party. Pretty sweet. So yeah, if we open the map now, we can see that where the exclamation mark is we're about to go, that was a gate that was closed off before. And you can kind of tell by the design of the map that we wouldn't have been able to get to all these locations, excuse me, without it being open. It's pretty neat. So now we'll have access to a lot more things. Which gives a lot more room for me forgetting things, but it's neither here nor there.
There's our pal, Cervantes. Give him a nice thank you wave, everybody.
Madre mia. Is it him?
I wonder. I'm sure we'll get into that eventually. Alright. We are now free to basically explore the whole map. But there's still quite a lot that's locked off. But we can kind of go wherever now. But I think the game's gonna nudge us in a certain direction pretty soon, actually. Which is fine. It's not meant to be like an open world game anyway. Oh, my controller, please.
Let's go.
Oh, so right. What I didn't do was respec Raven Jade's abilities. I need to get to a church and do that.
Ah, nope.
Yeah. So until I get a chance to do that, I should probably just swap them out. I need to go to a church and respec. Otherwise, I'm gonna be not doing so great.
Ugh, where did all this horrible fog come from? I can't see a thing.
Hey, Sylv, what's going on?
I'm truly mystified. But whatever it is, I don't like it. Steering hard a starboard!
The mists are clearing. I can see light up ahead.
Where in the world are we?
Oh god. Yeah, you know when I said the Gallopolis was my least favorite story arc? I think it's actually this one instead.
What a strange place. It's almost like being in a dream.
Oh, darling, is it really you? My dearest darling Kai. I've waited for you ever since the day we said goodbye.
I cannot fucking stand this character. So every region and every type of people in Dragon Quest games have their own unique kind of quirks and way of talking. They decided that all the mermaids were talking rhymes. And it's, you know, it sounds cool on paper, but on top of that, she has a really annoying voice. So it's just incredibly annoying. So I'd rather play this than play Sekiro. I'd rather keep the hair that I have.
Playing at scaring us like that. And there's no need to look so disappointed to see us. Hold on. Are you
It would seem so, Veronica. It would seem so.
Scream or try to catch me in a net. You're different from most other human beings that I've met. My name's Michelle. I'm sorry if I gave you all a fright. It's just I thought my Kai was back and I got all excited.
Man, it must have been... To be honest, it was probably quite fun for the developers to write these rhymes into the dialogue.
Wow, I can't believe I'm talking to a real live mermaid. But anyway, who's this Kai you keep talking about?
He's a tender-hearted fisherman from Honolulu Bay. He promised he would meet me here upon our wedding day.
I don't know, who's marrying you?
Your wedding day? I didn't even think humans and mermaids could get married.
At first I was the same. I thought we'd never be together. I thought the mermaid's burden would keep us apart forever.
So those who wrote them in Japanese, yeah, like they had to write them in the Japanese, and then the translation team had to loosely kind of interpret that and try and rhyme it as well. Like, can you imagine? Just realized it's the English VA. Yeah, the English is good in this game. I feel like it suits the game.
For if a mermaid leaves the sea and makes the land her home,
Except this bitch.
if ever she
Can't
gets
fucking
wet
stand her.
again, she melts away.
Luckily,
to
she's only here
foam.
for a few hours. It's one story
When I
arc.
told my Kai I couldn't come to live with him, he said, "In that case, Shell, you better teach me how to swim." And so I got the blessing of the Queen beneath the sea. He's going to come to Nautica and live down there with me.
Oh, that's wonderful news. Congratulations.
But he's supposed to meet me here so we can be together. And I've been waiting for him now for what feels like forever.
I went to the shops and never came back.
I know he'd never break his word. He's not that sort of person. But the longer that he stays away, the more my worries worsen. I know it's rude to ask you, but I beg, I plead, I pray. Could you go to Honolulu and make sure my Kai's okay?
I do like Honolulu and all that. I just can't fucking stand this character, so it makes this story arc so much more unbearable.
From the bottom of the sea, where the giant pearl from
I can't
the
even.
story
Oh wait, no, I
went.
do remember
I
how this story arc goes.
Aha! How about this? If we go and check on your fiancé, will you take us down to see the Queen?
To pay for such a kindness, it's the least that I can do. I'll sing my song and safely sink your ship and all your crew.
No shot far away, yeah. All the way across the
If
fucking
anyone
world.
knows the truth about this giant pearl, it's the Queen of the Sea. If it leads us to another one of the orbs, it's worth helping. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, so
I'd
essentially,
be indebted to you. I'll
we
mark
think there's
the village
an
on
orb
your
beneath the
map.
sea.
It's to the south of Hotto, a beautiful blue bay behind an isolated grotto. My Kai's a famous fisherman, as rugged as the ocean. A hanky-chanky sailor stuffed with smouldering emotion.
Alright, keep it in.
Oh, now I'm all embarrassed. Don't tell him what I said. Just bring my darling back so we can finally be wed.
Good grief, thank God that's over. Well, okay. So we have an objective, but we also have the whole of the open seas at our disposal now.
Yes?
How's it going?
So we need to bring Kai back. We can go visit the Queen of the Ocean.
Ridiculous.
Darling.
Is there any items around here? Oh, there's one all the way over there. He'd be dead, I bet there'll be one reason Kai shot me. Fuck you. Don't you start as well. No, don't try and pass off like it wasn't intentional. Oh my god, man. He's rubbing off on you already. It's getting to you. Jesus. Okay, so Honolulu is all the way over there at the bottom right, but obviously there are several other locations we can visit, namely a couple islands. There are a couple that I can go all the way around the sea to go to as well, which is a bit of a task. But before I go to Honolulu, I'm gonna visit the islands, and I'm gonna farm some strength seeds before I go to Honolulu, because once we get to Honolulu, I can't remember exactly what point it is, but pretty soon after there is a boss fight coming up, and it's pretty notorious. Pretty notorious for being like a difficulty spike. So I gotta prepare. Stop it. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. Not even gonna read that out loud. Enough. Okay. So I'll just travel back here. I'm just gonna zoom to frickin', I don't know, just to Octagonia, I guess. Just so I can respec Rab and Jade. So the game insists on specking them just random crap, which I'm not going to go into. Give me that back. Give me that back. And all those points out of enlightenment. Thank you very much. Now, I don't think they'll have enough points to get hardcore on either of them right away. We will see. Oh, I'm in lineup. Oops, yeah. So, claws. So, I believe... if this is allure, this is claws. I believe Jade's hardcore is in this panel here. Okay, I want the critical hit chance, that's for sure. No, I have enough points. Okay, never mind. Can opener, Hawkeye Claw. I guess this is less points. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Hardcore. Perfect. So this is the bread and butter skill. 10 MP cost, but it is incredible. I need 16 points for attack power. Which, yeah, I'll probably save points for that. And then Rab, I kind of remember being a bit more annoying to get Hardcore straight away. Crit chance, I could go and get crit chance, but I think his hardcore is this one. Plus I want the dodge chance upgrades anyway. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this. I only have 8 points left. Yeah, okay, this is hardcore. So a couple more levels and I'll be able to get it. Yeah, Claw Party. These characters, claws are just a better option. It is what it is. They are just the superior choice. And to make my life easier, I think. Devil's Tails is a good accessory. I can pick that up. I think what I'm gonna do is just go very quickly farm some bunny tails, just to have bunny tails for every party member. Which I need to go to the Emerald Coast because I never grabbed the Heliodor campsites again. And then after that, it'll be farming time, which I'll mostly do off stream. I won't submit the viewers to me farming strength seeds. So this camp, I need to go. Actually, it doesn't matter which one I go through. Both kind of lead to the same way. Yeah, glad I got that big story chunk out of the way. Yeah, it's nice to play this game again, for sure. Snake Kingdom Hearts one. I mean, I'm sure it was painful. I know absolutely nothing about Kingdom Hearts. You better off asking someone else. So I want to go this way. The day I play Kingdom Hearts is the day I throw away my pride. Play it on stream? I mean, yeah, I'm sure it would make good stream content, but the problem is, like, it would be good for content, but I just have no desire to play the game. It would be good content, like, I can't contest that. But I just... nothing about that series entices me. Am I in the right zone? I am, right? Yeah. I need to... grab this bonfire. Bonfire, I'm playing fucking Dark Souls. Campsite. I mean, it is a bonfire, it's the same thing, really. Okay, here are the enemies.
Our work isn't done yet.
And like, I can't deny that the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer looks fucking cool, man. Like, it looked really good. But not anywhere near to the point that it makes me want to play the games to get interested in it, like, at all. I'm just happy for Kingdom Hearts fans that they're getting what looks to be a very promising game.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. I also had the, what was it, the Cruiserang as well. The Kingdom Hearts enjoy. Okay, but the thing is, right, we've said this before as well. If you didn't grow up with Kingdom Hearts, from an outsider's perspective, it is the most ridiculous fucking thing. Like, looking at Kingdom Hearts from the outside, it's just... like, what are you even talking about? I definitely appreciate why people love it. It's just not something I think I would like.
Thank goodness.
And that's saying a lot, because I like bullshit complicated stories. I'm a complicated story enjoyer, but there's too many things about Kingdom Hearts that put me off.
Veronica wins again.
It's not a bunny tail man match. Let's disregard the plot now. For the most part, the gameplay is interesting and high difficulty. I mean, yeah, there's that. There's always that.
Another
sure.
one bites the dust.
But there's just so much going on. Like, what? I can always put aside a plot if something is enjoyable. In most cases. Like, the plot of this game isn't anything spectacular. It's a very... I mean, no. I'd say the plot of this game is good because it's charming. That's the appeal. It's charming. I don't know, it's a big franchise to get invested in at the end of the day.
How wonderful.
Being the strongest super boss level 1 makes the stop sass, but that sounds like a nightmare. From what I've seen as well, you know, it looks cool. It looks cool. This Kingdom Hearts 1 looks fucking janky as shit though, which I thought was funny. Like I said, Kingdom Hearts 4 looks fucking amazing. If a game plays like the trailer shows, then that'll be a game changer. Like if they actually deliver on that, which I'm very skeptical about because we've had gameplay trailers like that haven't delivered, you know. It's Versus 13 didn't deliver, which is now what Nomura wants to do in Kingdom Hearts 4, evidently. I mean, look at the trailers for Versus 13. Some of the early trailers for Final Fantasy 15 as well had that kind of very cinematic combat, which, you know, Final Fantasy 15 does have, just not to the degree that it was promised. But I think it definitely has that, and I really do like Final Fantasy 15. So, you know, I could enjoy some combat like that. And if they do deliver on that, then that'd be really fucking good, and I really hope they do deliver on it. But it's just a big series to get into when I have such hesitation on the story and just everything like that.
Wow! Thank goodness.
It's like I know this is gonna sound one way or another. The Disney thing is it's definitely something. Like, it's cool. I just don't care for it, man. I really don't care.
Our work isn't done.
I find it really strange. I find it commendable that they managed to make a story where it quote unquote makes sense. If that's any way of putting it. The fact that they were even able to make something like that a reality is quite commendable in my opinion. But can't say it's for me.
Excellent.
Can I please get another fucking bunny tail? Oh my god. think I'm not gonna write it off. Maybe I will play it one day. It definitely make good content. There are other franchises that I'm wanting to get into more though, that's for sure. Like I have games from franchises that I've never played before sitting in my Steam library that I just need the right mood to play. Examples such as Tales. I have Tales of Berseria in my Steam library. Nice, not Bunny Tail. Yakuza, I have Yakuza 0 sat on my Steam library. So I think the Yakuza series is something I probably like. There's a bunch more that I can't think of off the top of my head. Like Xenoblade I wanted to try. I really want to try out Xenoblade. Because it's one of those games where like the combat seems really weird. And I feel like I'll either love it or hate it. Just right now I don't have the money to drop on a game that I don't know if I'll love or hate. I definitely want to try Xenoblade, that's for sure. There's some others, I can't think of them right now. And hell, the rest of the Dragon Quest series, man. Like, I mentioned Dragon Quest 8 earlier, there's all the other Dragon Quest titles I need to play still.
Blast off!
I still haven't played Final Fantasy 9.
Who else wants some?
Which is like a sin, considering it's like the type of Final Fantasy game that I probably really like.
Let's do this.
But, you know, there's a time for everything eventually.
Another one bites the dust.
Yes, okay, I only need a couple more bunny tails, I think. If you want a new RPG series, City into Turf script story, the Trail series. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that I won't. I think I've said this to you before that
Heads up!
this is a very outside take. Like, I've not seen enough of it to form an opinion.
Easy.
But so far, nothing has really grabbed me just from looking at it from the outside, if that makes sense. I'm sure they're good games. You know, I have faith in your taste after all. But, it's something I've been keeping in mind, for sure.
Let's go.
But whenever I've looked at them, it's just never really grabbed my attention. Whether that be the art style or the game itself, I don't know. I just got it there. What are you doing? I honestly don't know why they haven't grabbed me to play any of them. But, you know, I'd be down to give it a shot. That's where I wanted to play Tales of Octopath. Yeah, Tales of Berseria is definitely pretty high up on me wanting to start in terms of getting into a series. Mostly because I already own it. Especially right now, I have like no money. But yeah, Berseria, I think I'll definitely play soon enough.
Blast off!
You started Trail Sim as well. Let me know how it is then, because if I have multiple opinions on the game from like multiple people around me, then I'll probably help me get a feel for what it'd be like. I don't know, man. Like, I watched a bit of your playthrough. Not that I remember much, or even the second game. I just couldn't like
Easy peasy.
get grabbed by it, but I guess it's just because I was like had no prior interest on it, and I kind of just turned on the video. So, you know, it doesn't help, but the games are always fucking full price.
Heads
Oh wait, Trails in the Sky. I've only seen footage of the Cold Steel, I think they're called the Cold Steel games. I know that Trails in the Sky, is that the first Trails game? Like, story-wise? So, it'd probably be best starting with that. If I was gonna play any of them, right? Some more old school RPG, I'll probably like it. I don't know how old the series is though.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Okay, how many fucking bunny tails do I have, man? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, I'm only missing Sylvandos. And I have... Huh. Oh, I have... Everyone's got them. Alright, sick. I'm done. Sky does come before Cold Steel, but the latter is also a good starting point. Okay. Is it one of those, like, prequel... Like, you can either view it as a prequel kind of thing? Like, it's not really super relevant to the story, but, like, it comes in kind of thing, I guess? I'd probably want to start with whatever game you'd think would kind of entice me more, I suppose. Because it's all in good saying I want to play the first game in the canon story, but if that game isn't the best starting point, then I'd rather not play it. But I guess that's probably down to like personal taste as well, so that's kind of hard to judge. Want to go chronologically? Sky first. Yeah. Are they all available like on Steam, or do you have to emulate? I've seen a couple of the Cold Steel games on Steam for like stupid prices. Not like stupid price, but like they were always full price, so I just never really looked at them. Oh, on Steam, okay. That makes things easier then. If it's not accessible, it's really off-putting for me. That's why I've only played like a few hours of Bloodborne, because I just hate turning on my PS4. And I'm not invested enough in the game to want to play it enough to turn on my PS4. Like with Persona 5, I was so invested that the effort to turn on my PS4 didn't matter. But I'm not like as invested in Bloodborne, so I just haven't been as inclined to play the game. But if they're on sale right now, really? Huh. Well, depending on how much they're on sale, maybe I could give it a look. Okay. I am going to start visiting some islands. Oh wait, I can zoom to the strand. Okay, perfect. They'll probably wrap things up fairly soon. Yeah, they're on sale right now. I'll take a look. Just gives another thing to add to the backlog, I guess. So I'm guessing they're not short games. Okay. Insular blah blah blah. Oh, this one has a couple of lock chests. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much here. I can put Rav and Jade in the party now as well. This team, like Jade, Eric, Veronica, Rab, so good. Sky first chapter should be at least less than 10 bucks for you. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. It's Tails first, yeah. I'm definitely more like Tails is definitely near the top of the list. But if the game's on sale, I'll be down to take a look at it. That dodge tank. Oh no. She's on auto attack. I forgot that this game fucking does this shit. Stupid ass. Follow orders, motherfuckers. I don't want AI party members. Don't know why that's even an option. Like you would want fucking AI party members. Yeah. Rab is not helping my case about claws right now, but I promise, guys. Once he gets hardcore and he gets some strength, he'll be a machine. He'll be doing just as much damage as Veronica soon enough. Same with Jade. Her strength fucking sucks right now. Once I bring them up, they will be unstoppable. It is quite ridiculous.
That was easy.
Oh my god, these guys just gave me a bunny tail. He's shitting me. Yeah, okay. I think for now, until I actually raise their stats, they're kind of... Oops. They're kind of can't be in the party. But just trust me. It's worth the investment. Claws are insane. It doesn't even take that much investment anyway. Hey. Give me that mini medal. We'll be able to use this soon enough. Well, we can kind of use them, I think, if we go to put over law. Hey there. It's not very friendly. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do on this island without the magic keys to open the chests. What am I doing? Feeding monster list nearby. They don't drop anything noteworthy. Alright, yeah, we can be on our way. Excuse me. So, okay, to the very north is, God, I've forgotten the name of it. The snowy town, which, if we go there, we're just gonna say that we can't enter. Like, we're gonna go there, there's gonna be a locked door, and we basically can't go in. Actually, maybe I should go there, because now that I think about it, so when you rest at a campsite, you get a merchant who comes to the camp. Depending on the region, it scales to the equipment there. So I think I could actually buy some pretty powerful equipment by going to the merchant over in that zone. I just gotta be careful of strong enemies. It's the only worry. Yeah, like Veronica can't even one-shot these guys, which is a little bit scary. They actually do a lot of damage.
Here, Veronica. Oh, thank you.
So Nocturne, yeah, no, I'm like, when I say like I'm gonna start all these games, it's not until after I finish what I'm currently playing. Nocturne takes priority.
Excellent.
I don't intend on dropping Nocturne a second time. I'm gonna heal just to be safe. There we go. Need to start writing the script for the next Nocturne part before I forget what actually happened. Otherwise I'll have to fucking sit through the hours of footage. Remember all the jokes I can make. Yeah, so this is Sniffelheim, right. So we can't really do anything here yet, but I think if I rest at a camp, I'll be able to talk to the merchant who will sell me, like, gear that's, like, much higher than my current level. So yeah, every time we come to one of these locations that has an orb, the rain bow's gonna be like, we're in the right place. But yeah, the story here is that basically Snivellheim's frozen over. It's so cold that everything's just frozen.
Here we are, the Crystal Kingdom of Sniffelheim, home to the famous Blue Orb. It's a fair wee while since I've visited, but it warms my heart to be back.
Which I feel kind of insults the injury. Of what? Of my experience in Nocturne?
That must be about the only thing that
I can't
is
wait
warm around here.
So,
Let's
talk about how many
hurry up and
times
get
I got
inside
moodoed
before we all
today.
freeze to death.
Honestly, it was actually ridiculous. Like, you'd think I'm exaggerating. It was actually fucking insane. How many times I died? You think about the chances, like, the Demi-Fiend has less of a chance to die to Mudo. Eligor has to roll the chance to use it, and he has to roll the chance to hit the to target the Demi-Fiend with it in the first place. And I have to roll the chance to encounter Eligor in that short run up to the boss. Well, and the Eligor mini-bosses, I guess, counted too. I died there as well.
What the? The gates are covered in ice. Look, they're frozen shut. How strange. Still, I suppose it's only natural they'd ice up in a climate as cold as this. Natural, my foot. What about all the people inside? How are they supposed to live if they can't get in or out of the city?
Ooh, fucking pins and needles in my foot because of the way I'm
You've a
sat.
point there, lassie. They've always made sure to keep the main gate free of frost, even in the dead of winter.
So, what are we supposed to do? There's an orb in there we need to get to.
Yeah, this is kind of a reflection of the game opening up quite a bit, because obviously this is a different orb to the mission in Honolulu, but we can't really do anything here yet. 40% chance, so 20% for the Demi-Fiend. That's still low, though. That's still low, considering how many freaking times I died to it.
Well, if we can't go in through the front door, we'll just have to head round the back.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'll have to explore any further, but yeah, there's a campsite here, and if this camp has a merchant at it, then I should be able to buy some equipment. It does. Let's see. Yeah, this is something that I actually only found out after my first playthrough. So I think this is really important to mention, because look at the attack difference in my greatsword, and this is not forged. If I take this weapon to +3, it's gonna go up to 112, from 93 to 112. And it has paralyze, and it has 2% parry chance, which I think is standard. Sword breakers and knives. They can reduce enemy attack power, which is pretty good. I might get 1 or 2 for Sylvander. Spider Swords of 1, don't care. Scorpion Tail, yeah, has a slightly better whip. So yeah, definitely want the Razor Wing. And yeah, I'm gonna equip the item. This is gonna be like my greatsword for a long time now, because I probably won't find anything better than this. Scorpion Tail, if I +3 this, it'll be better for Veronica. Steel Claws, yes, I definitely want a couple of these. One for Rab, one for Jade. Oh no, I don't want Luminary to hold it. Rab to hold it. There we go. White Shield, don't care. Actually, no, don't care. fur hoods reduce ice damage. These are pretty good. For characters. Actually, these are pretty good for a later boss that uses a lot of ice attacks. Mamodo is 20% to 10 for damage, no chance for AoE. Yeah, and I died to that as well on Daisoyo. It's my fucking luck, man. Sub Tiara is crap. Hoka's hat, pretty good. 25% chance of blocking silence. Fur ponchos are very good. Although I'm pretty sure I can craft these. Can I not? I'm not sure. Hairy vests are also pretty good. They're basically just... These are basically just better than fur ponchos, just for the male characters. So I guess I'll buy a couple of these. And silver mail... Probably... oh yeah, menus are hard. So, ooh. Okay, this is actually good. Elemental damage taken reduced by 8%. That's all elements. Okay, I'll pick one of these up. Magic vestments. Elemental damage taken reduced by 18%. Now we're talking. Now, see, this... It was definitely worth coming here. I'm gonna grab... Probably like 3 of these. Then antique freeze earrings, reduce ice damage. I'll probably get some of those later. That's just crafting stuff. Okay, that was really good. Okay, getting all achievements. So, Dracilian armor. Yeah, that was kind of a waste of time because the silver mail is just better. Since it gives elemental damage reduction. Now, the Swindle Stole for Eric, I kind of want to keep on because it does give evasion chance. And I don't really need the elemental damage right now, so I'll probably just keep that as it is. Pretty Penny is not keeping me. Yeah. It's just better. Magic vestments just simply better. Same with this. You're getting a magic vestment as well. Savannah has a fur poncho. Which hairy vest is just better. Cloak of Evasion's really good for Jade. I guess you can have a hairy vest as well. Alright, now I've just got to try and forge a bunch of this equipment. And make it better. Although I don't really have that many pearls, so we'll see if I can do that. And I'm kind of low level for this equipment. So whether I'll be successful or not is another story, now I think about it. But we'll give it a try. Can't hurt to try. Power of Next Strike double, that is really good. Okay. Oof, that was close. Go here. Power Next Strike halved. I could go up here. That was bad. Yeah. If I... Oh, what? Why did that do so much? Well, that was a fucking waste. I didn't think it would fill up that much. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to rework this equipment. But, that being said, it's still an improvement over what I had on by a significant amount anyway. Yeah, like way better. Fortunately, no new boomerang, which kind of stinks. Did the Beastly Bullwhip just monster family? This gives a paralyzed chance. Yeah, sadly, no new, like, spear or anything. And now that I think about it, I'm remembering something. Actually, I think I'm gonna rest first. if I remember correctly, I might be remembering very wrong though. There is an enemy. I think it might not be till Act 2 though. I have a feeling it won't be until Act 2 because it's kind of broken if we get it now. But I think there's an enemy on the sea that drops falcon knife earrings, which are knives that can attack twice. But I don't know if I'm remembering one wrong and that was in Act 2. But I remember being able to encounter them on the ocean. I know what they look like, they're like serpent kind of enemies. But whether they actually do drop falcon knife earrings, I have no idea. And it's not any of these guys.
Let's do this.
Man, the enemies on the sea hit hard. Definitely need to do some powering up, that is for sure. But we do have better gear now. Some people at least.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Veronica is just insane. Can you imagine playing with magic with Veronica? Like only magic? And confining her from the glory. The glory. When Dragon Lash. Okay, let's start with this island. Now, in Act 2, this is actually the prime spot for farming strength seeds. Because brownies spawn here. But I don't think they're here yet. I think they only appear here in Act 2. I just can't remember what's actually here in Act 1. So let's find out. Oh, there are brownies here. Okay. They're here in Act 1 as well. Would you look at that? Well, isn't that nice? Guess I found my farming spot. Yeah, because the Gondolia Desert kinda sucks. I don't know why for some reason I thought these guys only spawn here in Act 2, but they're here already, which is perfect. Send you a screenshot on how Instacle's working out. Thank you. I'll be sure to take a look at it after the stream.
How wonderful.
I'm sure it'll definitely help in my my molding. Alright, there it is, boys. There's the strength seed. And yes, this is where we can farm Yggdrasil leaves, which are revive items. Yeah, the reason why this spot is so much infinitely better than Gondolia Desert is because there's a much less chance of encountering different enemies in the pack when you fight the brownies. In the Gondolia Desert, the brownies can often come along with a crap ton of other different types of enemies. Whereas here, it's basically just brownies, and you're basically just gambling on how many you encounter. So that's pretty neat. So, yeah, let's use the first couple of strength seeds on Jade. And of course I'm gonna get Rab up to speed as well. I actually really enjoy farming these in this game. I find it really relaxing, which some people may sound weird, but I find for some reason in this game overall, just grinding is really satisfying. Oh, Rip's trying. Is that the things I just bought? No, magic vestments. Okay, I was gonna be really mad if I just bought all of those things when I could have crafted them. but that's something different. And there's a bunch of these ogre dudes up here. And yeah, I don't think there's anything here other than that locked door. So, this is essentially it. This is the grinding spot for brownies. And if I take a look here, I just wanted to remember something as well, which is going to really help with farming, which I don't have. Oh yeah, I do have. Hallelujah. This pet power, really good for farming. When you use it, you have a big chance to bag buckets of gold coins with experience and all kinds of incredible items. It basically, I think, guarantees enemies drop their rare drop, or at least it hugely boosts the chance. So this is a really good pet power. So when farming, I definitely want to always have Luminary, Eric, and Jade in the party. And then I guess Veronica as well. Yeah. And I'll probably end up having to swap people in and out so they stay pepped up at the same time. But if I get that pet power on a group of like 5 brownies, boom. 5 seeds. Really freaking good. So yeah. Another benefit of Jade being here now. Not only is she an amazing party member, she also lets us farm easier with her pet power. Whenever we get a chance to use it. So we're just all winning. It's great. Of course, the only problem with this farm spot is that there isn't a campfire anywhere nearby, so once we run out of MP, we've gotta like leave and come back. But it's a small price to pay.
Head up!
But yeah, I am going to end the stream here. And I'm gonna do a big farm off stream in between now and the next stream. I'm gonna get Jade up, I'm gonna wrap up, and we are going to head to Honolulu. And the reason I'm gonna do a big farm now is because there's a pretty tough boss coming up. It's the big difficulty spike in the game for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna go chill, do some grinding. It's been really fun to do this again. So yeah, thank you guys very much for hanging out in the chat with me. I didn't expect you to actually want to hang out and watch me play this game, but it's been really cool. So thank you all for stopping by. My mic stand just kind of broke. I'm trying to awkwardly fix it. Want to come back here, thank you. Yeah, I definitely wanted to continue this walkthrough of the game because, like, I didn't want to just leave it unfinished. But I didn't want to commit to the recordings, so just being able to enjoy the game, play whenever I want, stream it, and then just zip the files over to YouTube and have it there is really nice. And I really like that. So I'm just going to stream whenever I feel like sitting down and playing this game. I want to make it hopefully somewhat regular, but I'm not going to put any kind of schedule on me. I'm just going to play this game whenever I want to play it. And the footage will all go onto YouTube. So yeah, it's going to be cool. So thank you guys very much for hanging out. Appreciate it a hell of a lot. It's been nice having some company while I've just been playing the game. And I'll see you guys later on. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, /days, /nights, /whatever you just get up to. And I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.